Alright, so today we're going to go ahead and install a C7 full carbon fiber steering wheel with LED display, part number vz102113. So the steering wheel is, it has black stitching, black perforated leather, and black carbon inlay with the LED display, and of course it's full carbon fiber. So we're going to go ahead and disconnect the battery. So after you push the two pins, you'll pull the airbag out. You're gonna push these two orange pins. And the same thing on the other side. Now we're gonna go ahead and unclip this. So it's in here. So I'm gonna go ahead and unclip that, and then that should release the airbag. So you just have to clip here, and then it comes off. Now I'm gonna disconnect the harness. And all you do is push this pin and then pull it out. And we're gonna take off the center bolt. Now we release the steering wheel. Now we get to work on taking off the buttons and putting it onto the carbon fiber steering wheel. So the Camaro and the C7, they have the buttons like pushed in. So all you gotta do is get like a little flathead or a pick if you have one, and just push it out. Once you have it out, you're gonna release these clips here. And then the black one. So now we're gonna go ahead and unbolt these bolts.
And they are different sizes. The two side ones, that one is a bigger one. Which one was that one?
T25 and these are T20.
So T25 is a big one and T20 would be the small ones. So T25 and T20.
One is for your paddle shifters, the other one is for your bottom buttons on the steering wheel. So now we're gonna go ahead and disconnect the buttons. And disconnect the paddle shifters. Now I have to cut these zip ties to have the harness in place. And then you just gotta pull this off. So I'm gonna use a small flathead. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and strip open the 12 voltage and the ground. So now the 12 voltage and ground are fully opened. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and put this harness back into the steering wheel. So easiest way to remember how to position this is that this has to go in here into this slot. This wire is gonna come in here, and I'm gonna go ahead and probably wrap this around here in the bottom. And then my wires are obviously gonna be attached right here. Then we also have the zip tie that's gonna go in here. And then this will go wrapped in here. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut off the blue wire. And I'm gonna cut off up to here just to be safe side. So I could get more wire out, I'm gonna cut off some of this white. Now I should have enough wire in order to wrap it around the harness. I'm gonna go ahead and pre-cut my electrical tape. This is how I cut myself. So I'm gonna grab my ground wire. I'm just gonna wrap it around. I'm gonna seal it with the electrical tape. Again, you could go ahead and solder this if you like. I'm gonna grab the 12 voltage wire and wrap it around into your 12 volt voltage wire, and also seal that in. And then before I start bolting everything in, I'm gonna go ahead and test it out. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and protect this from going anywhere. So this clip went back in here. So originally you have a zip tied in here, so I'm gonna go ahead and push it in, and then I'm gonna go behind the steering wheel and fold it in. And you'll just tighten it up and it should just stay in place. You could go ahead and cut off the excess if you like. Up to you. I'm gonna go ahead and connect this back. the other button. And then these little ones are gonna go through the holes. And then these buttons are gonna go into the slot. Now you have these on, you could go ahead and bolt them back in. Remember, you're gonna use the 20. You're gonna grab your paddle shifters. And you're gonna connect these back on. And you're just gonna push it back into the slot. You're gonna use your 25T. And I'm just gonna briefly hold it while I do the other side. Make sure your paddle shifters are connected and everything is in the slots. And connect these buttons back. Now you're just gonna go ahead and start aligning the clips to the steering wheel. Just press it down. And that should be done. I'm gonna go ahead and put the airbag wires in. And set the steering wheel in. And as mentioned, I'm gonna go ahead and make a quick test to see if my wiring was good. So now that that is set, we're good to go. We could just put our airbag back on and we're done. The yellow mark, it was where the original was at. It was around here. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave it on that spot. So we just went ahead and connected the smart box to the ODB port. And then right when you do that and you turn on the steering wheel, it should be synced. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and disconnect the battery and put the airbag back on. So I'm gonna go ahead and clip this back in here. Yeah, so we're gonna clip it in here and then we'll be back. And I'm just gonna clip these back in. The one that's in, you just have to put your airbag back in. And you just snap it in there. That's it. Final step is putting your battery back on. So I'm gonna go ahead and play the hide the box. Hopefully you guys can see it. So that would be one. And then you could probably put your box in here, but there's really no attachment. Or you could take the box here. Alright guys, that's a wrap with the box. I went ahead and put it in here. It's really well zip tied.